All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now let's go. Landed.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Hey. 4 down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun on 3rd down, Graham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Lucky 56.
They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
Hurry up, here we go.
Off play action. Graham. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Here we go now.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
From the gun, Graham. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Off the play fake. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Murray. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. He's going to air one out. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, Murray flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. From the gun, Murray able to get away, being chased out left. Dancing to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Hunt. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Detroit!
On 4th down, Murray. And that is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Detroit!
Throwing on 1st down, Graham. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Twisting away. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through him.
Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now let's go! 3-19!
Right back to him on 1st down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along as they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. 319. 319. Right over there. Yeah. Right, 58. Detroit! Detroit! Check back. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I can't believe they let you play.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. 58, boys, 58. Detroit! Detroit! I'm coming.
Back to throw. Graham. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. 52 to Mike, boy. 52. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Looking to throw. Graham. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Anthony Barr leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. All right, here we go. Green 39.
Murray now. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Barney. All right, here we go. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
On 1st down, Murray. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Operating from the gun, Murray. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
All right, now,
here comes
56,
third and goal.
Lucky 56. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
From the gun, Murray. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Carolina getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Graham. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jonathan Hankins in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. To throw on second down, Graham. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw, Graham. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Now they toss out wide to Sanders. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Operating from the gun, Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on first down. Graham. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hurry up, here we go!
From the gun, Graham. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. Green 39. Green 39. Win the rep. Let's go right here.
Looking to throw. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Janikowski adds the extra point. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back to throw. Graham going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. This quarterback now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Graham finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. To throw on 3rd down. Graham, wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st down, Graham finds Jake Butt over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
To throw on 2nd down, Graham. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They come out here in the
green
eye.
39, green 39.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Looking to throw. Graham. And it'll be 2nd and goal. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Graham. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 1st and 10, Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Gone! Now let's go! 3-19!
To throw again, Murray. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Ty. Kill that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go ahead. Two.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's complete. It's Allington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Janikowski good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to.
Looking for Colston, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Gun, 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 gun. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, 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 gun. Hot.
Throwing on first down. Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tend to look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Target, 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 target. Motion, motion. Leopard, Leopard. Detroit, Detroit. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Janikowski good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Cobb. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on second down, Graham throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Off play action. Graham. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the Falcons going to use another timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the finals got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Janikowski on for the extra point. Janikowski adds the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Carolina getting set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking to throw on second down. Graham. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
operating from the gun. Graham throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. That'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Atlanta, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
you.